Hi everyone, welcome to WYC channel. My name is Rifad. So this one of the videos I wanted to make for this week was regarding the Chinese stock and why I have not invested in them for a long-term investment or thought about them for a long-term run because of multitude of issues that which I didn't do a video, but I always had that strong opinion. I was thinking about doing a video, but I just never came through it. But I think with the current news that came out, and it just kind of flew under the radar. I think because of the current world situation, economy situation, people just kind of like it just flew. And I think that is important to mention that that is something big that happened because I'm covering the release, the press release of Chinese stock, and yeah. So before I kind of switch the screen to kind of go through that and everything, if you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up, that'll be awesome, and subscribe if you're new to this channel, so that'd be great for all the support you guys give me, so thank you very much. So switch. So one of the reasons I think we'll just start with this, which is kind of crazy because this is right now the Congress approved. Right now, House is going to review of delisting Chinese companies. So that is something big. This is kind of emphasizing into the war of right now between China and US. So that is something big, and a lot of reasons because of transparency. That is, I think, the main reason. I think the transparency is the main issue in all of this, right? And also right now, I think Nasdaq. Here we go, delisted right now. A Chinese company, coffee make Luckin Coffee, delisted because they fabricated $210 million in sales. So that is something big, and that's one of the reasons I do not. I think even as big as right now, I'm using this press release, but out of I'm just saying even Alibaba and everything, I'm sure they kind of more authentic, but still, like, why would you take the risk? Even then. Even I'm saying this issue. This is not the first time delisting the Chinese company has come up in U.S. Politics. I think it's like the second or even third time that people have talked about it, and now the Senate has approved, and now the House is thinking about it. So this is something really big. And another reason I think is you're not even buying a Chinese company. You're just buying a company in the Cayman Islands. So why? Like, why would you buy it? Because if anything happens to the company, you don't even get anything. So it's like a Cayman Islands that own, because you know, technically there's like a law in Chinese company China that non-international buyers cannot directly own a Chinese company. So you're not even owning a China like Alibaba or Baidu or stuff like that. You're just owning a company listed in the Cayman Islands. Just read through the financial like quarter like annual report, you will see it's like listed in there. So it's like not a good idea for anyone, and that's one of the main reasons I think I took away out of this. I never invested in them. So yeah. So let me just switch. I think it's better because I finished with the article. Let me just switch over here. So the view. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons I did not go into investing into a Chinese company is because I was buying in a company over, like in the Cayman Islands and stuff like that, and I didn't like that. And I was like, well, what's going to happen if something happens to them? I don't get anything. I'm not owning a direct company, you know? And now with all this kind of fabricating stuff is coming along, and because they'll always have issues with transparency of are they following the right guidelines of accounting and stuff like that, which they not all companies do. And even as big as companies big, it's crazy, and that's one of the reasons I stood out, and I kind of like, hey, I'm not buying them in a long term and stuff like that. I think there's so many other better companies you can own that would give you access to the Chinese market that you don't have to own directly them, and you own a company, you know. So it's preferably, and I think this with this press release that kind of confirms even my thesis of like, hey, stay away. And this kind of video I want to release, I think maybe I'll have a bit of hate or stuff like that, people thinking maybe not, maybe yes, I don't know. But I this is want to just put out there. I say be careful. I mean, if you do decide to invest, know your risks, know your value, know what you're buying into. I just want to put this out there. I think with this article that came out, I think it's more than important that I kind of put people aware of the risks involved buying a Chinese company that we don't even know that they're following the right guidelines of everything. You know, are they doing this? Are they doing this properly? We don't know. They're always hidden the data, and they keep them in with to them. And while U.S. like even Europe companies are all on strict transparency, keeping people aware and certain guidelines. So that's they have a certain standards to hit, which I don't know are a certainty that all Chinese companies are following those kind of rules. So yeah, I just want to throw that out there. This video I think was important to kind of release because I think is I want to put people aware of the risks involved, and one of the reasons that I stood out of that thing of not investing. So yeah. So anyways, so I hope this kind of instrumental kind of helped you guys. Kind of have a bit of insight. Anyways, if you want to provide that information. So if you did, hit the thumbs up. That'll be awesome to kind of help the channel and help me. And I know this and this video. So anyways, and if you're new to this channel, subscribe. So thank you very much for watching and have yourself a wonderful day. Whoosh.